You know, I know what you do when you're not comfortable in your home. You run to the thermostat and you either crank it up or down. But being comfortable in our homes has to do with proper ventilation. Whether it's ceiling fans or whole house ventilation systems, you'd be amazed at how much more comfortable you can be if you utilize these. And they'll help to offset your utility bills as well. So I'm here at the Design Center at the Merchandise Mart in Chicago, Illinois with Julia, and I want to talk to you about ceiling fans. Specifically, I think that most of us think about it as being this utilitarian thing to move some air and be comfortable, but they really have come a long way as it pertains to design.
I agree. I think when an interior designer takes over a project, starts the room decor, I think they incorporate the idea of the ceiling fan into their design so they can customize them based on the finishes they're choosing for other parts of the room. It's function and fashion now.
You talked about the utilitarian side. Now, you grew up in the South, and this was sort of a way of life for you, wasn't it?
Absolutely. We had a ceiling fan in every single room. As soon as the weather would allow, we'd open the windows, turn ceiling fans on. I went to bed every night with a fan.
And do you remember back then the fan being any kind of design aspect of the house?
Not at all. I think, again, it was more functional.
Right.
It had a light, maybe 3 lights in it, and circulated the air and had a nice little hum to it that made us sleep soundly.
Yeah, but that sound from that electric motor, which even that now, it seems like it's a thing of the past. And I'm sure that when you talk to designers, I mean, choices are endless as it pertains to what you could put inside of a home.
Absolutely. In terms of just functionality, being able to customize it, size, technology, you know, having the ability to use remote controls. So it isn't just a piece that creates circulation of the air, it actually also is a part of the design and decor.
This is another aspect kind of in, not only when it's talking about furniture, but when they're designing the lighting and the fans, because it's this moving piece of artwork too.
I agree, yeah. I think it's the entire environment. I think it's the comfort level that you want in a room, especially if it's a room that gets direct sunlight. So you're right, the ceiling fan can add as an extra source of air conditioning, of comfort. And then again, the design elements, you can have them without lights now. They don't have to be a light source.
Right.
You can use ambient lighting and just use your ceiling fan really for a piece of decor, really.
So you can have it looking good when you're feeling good too.
Correct.
Great info, thanks so much. Now there's more to ventilation than just installing a ceiling fan. Tom is with me from Tamarack Technologies. Thanks so much for joining me.
Nice being here.
Now you guys make whole house fans. Can you sort of describe how that works?
The fans we manufacture are what we call the modern whole house fan. Basically, we install it in the upper part of a home. You open a few windows and it draws air from the outside of your home, through your house, and out your attic vents. So it's cooling down the entire house, and that's the whole house ventilation.
One of the other issues you and I were talking about is the whole idea of balancing the airflow inside of a home.
If you have a forced hot air system or air conditioning system, most contractors will put a supply side in the room. It's usually a grill in the ceiling. So they're pumping air into that room, but most of the time they'll have one return in the house, maybe 2 depending upon the size of the house. But that one return may be in a hallway. So as soon as you close off those rooms, you are not allowing that air in that room to be relieved and get back into the return system.
So those doors are the problem.
The doors are the problem. Now, if we had a house without doors,
Right.
it wouldn't be a problem.
Right.
So what happens when your house is out of balance, your furnace is calling to bring air back in that return unit, that grill that you'll see on your wall, it can't get it.
These products that you sell, how do they work in helping to balance out the ventilation in a home?
They give you pressure relief in that particular room. We have something called a door wrap, which fits into the bottom of your door, which allows your return system to draw that air back out of the room, back into your system.
If you're uncomfortable in a room, you go start messing with the thermostat. You're using more energy. Your products installed correctly and used properly can lower people's utility costs.
Absolutely. If your AC system is balanced, you're using just the AC you need, you're not increasing the AC cost, and heating is the same thing. You're getting a proper heat in a proper balanced area, so your furnace is operating very, very efficiently. And that's what saves energy, saves money.
So the fact is, when it comes to being comfortable in your home, it's really a collection of a lot of different things. Your HVAC system, of course, and moving that air around, whether it's with the use of ceiling fans or whole house ventilation systems. You can do it, and it is attainable.